Welcome to 5 Minute Finance, where we help you understand complex financial concepts and news in just 5 minutes or less. I'm Larry Mengerink, certified financial planner, accredited investment fiduciary, and founder of Park Lake Advisors. Today, we're going to talk about retirement planning, but with a twist. Retirement's not just about money. It's also about your lifestyle and personal goals. So let's dive into some non-monetary factors that you should consider when you're planning for your retirement. The first question you need to ask yourself is, what will you do with your time? Retirement can be a tricky transition if you haven't thought about how you'll spend your time or your days. Do you want to continue working? Perhaps you want to pursue a hobby or even volunteer. It's important to identify what you want your retirement to look like and what you see yourself doing. This will help you align your financial goals with your lifestyle goals. According to a recent Employee Benefit Research Institute survey, 72% of workers expect to work for pay in retirement, but only 30% of retirees have actually done so. What are your plans, and more importantly, are you willing to follow through with them? The next question you need to ask is where you'll live. This is an important factor that can greatly impact your happiness as well as quality of life in retirement. Being surrounded by family and friends can have a significant impact on your happiness during your retirement years. Living in a community where you can maintain old friendships and meet new people with similar interests or life experiences is also important. Additionally, living in a walkable community with good mass transit and senior services can make your retirement years more enjoyable. With life expectancy increasing, it's important to consider how you'll maintain your independence as you age. So you should be asking yourself how you're preparing to get around in your 80s and even into the 90s. What kind of car do you want to drive when you're 85 or 90? And at what age will you stop driving? You should also consider who you would count on to help you go places you want to go and get out in the world. Finally, the fourth question you should ask is how you'll keep up with your home. As you age, it may become more difficult to tackle home repairs or renovations on your own. You might consider moving to a townhome or a condo that requires less maintenance, or outsourcing your projects that you can no longer do yourself. Regardless of the size of your residence, you should expect to fund minor as well as major repairs, and you may need to find reliable and affordable services for both gardening as well as landscaping. That's all for today's episode of 5 Minute Finance. I hope you found it informative as well as helpful. These are the non-financial retirement questions that no pre-retiree should dismiss. By thinking about these questions as you prepare and invest for the future, you'll be able to create a retirement that aligns with your goals and desires. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email us at info@parklakeadvisors.com or phone 517-887-9905. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast to stay up to date on the latest financial news and insights. You can also follow us on social media platforms such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube for more quick financial bites. That's all for today's show. Thanks for listening, 5 Minute Finance, and until next time, happy learning.